It's Richard here, aka Piece by Piece Puzzler, and we are back for a very exciting video. I have been looking forward to this all week. I received on Friday, during the day, this beautiful package from Amazon. It is a 9,000 piece Ravensburger Disney Museum puzzle. I have been looking forward to receiving this for about a month, and I'm going to be unboxing it for you today. So I'm back with both bags of pieces behind me. Each bag has about 4,500 pieces, a little bit more than that actually, according to the handy dandy manual. And bag A here has the left-hand side of the puzzle, and bag B has the right-hand side of the puzzle. So it's up to each person what they decide to do. You could either mix them together and do one 9,000 piece puzzle, or you could do it in sections, one 4,500 piece puzzle, and then the other. Because of the space that I have here in New York City, I'm going to be doing it in two sections because I'm going to be doing this across a number of foam core boards, and I really just want to keep it a little bit more contained. That way I can do one half of the puzzle, probably tape the backs of the sections together so that I can keep them all in one box, and then I can work on the second side of the puzzle and then combine them all at the end to make one large image. So just to give you a sense of the scale of this puzzle, once it's all done, it's going to basically take up most of the space of the living room of my New York City apartment. So I'm hoping it's going to make a really fun picture at the end with me sprawled out over this giant puzzle in the living room of my apartment, but we will see about that. So in the meantime, I'm going to first start out by sorting the puzzle pieces. It's going to probably take a number of hours just to do that. And then once that's done, I'm going to start working on the main artwork sections of the puzzle because I want to get a sense of achievement early on that I'm getting some recognizable images together. I think I'm going to save the borders and save the frames and the walls for later on in the puzzle. I think they're going to be fun actually because there is some gradient a bit to the walls of the puzzle, but I think it's going to be a lot trickier, and I really just want to feel like I'm making some headway on the puzzle so that I'm not super frustrated with it. So also before I finish this video, I want to give a special shout out to Vicky Makes and Builds, who's another YouTuber. In the last week when I've been waiting for this puzzle to arrive from Amazon, I watched her video, which was about doing large puzzles. I will link that video in the description of this video so you can take a look at it. And the reason this was so helpful to me is I was planning out how I was going to spread the puzzle across multiple boards, and my original plan had been to do it across 4 30 by 40 puzzle boards. That's in inches. Now, thanks to her video, she recommended that you take a look at what the size of your door frames are so that you can move the puzzle from room to room. Now, that helps for two reasons. In case you want to do the puzzle in multiple rooms, as I sort of plan to do, but I'll mostly be doing it in this room. And also just when you have the finished sections together, unless you want to move them vertically, which is a little bit precarious, you want to be able to carry them from room to room as well. So thanks to her advice, I think it saved me a lot of hassle because I decided to do the puzzle across 8 puzzle boards, which are approximately 20 inches by 30 inches, instead of the larger ones. It's going to probably take a little bit more coordination to make sure that the correct images are on the correct puzzle boards, but in the long run, it's going to save a lot of trouble, I think, when I'm putting it all together at the end. So I want to give a special thank you to Vicky. Her channel's great anyway, so go check out her other videos. And coincidentally, she's working on this very same puzzle at this moment. So you can take a look at her progress so far. She has a video that she's put up which has about the first 2/3 or 3/4 of the puzzle where she put together most of the images that are in the museum. And then the rest of it, the frames and the wall, are still coming together. So her video is great, her channel is great. Check her out. I wanted to give her a shout out because she's been so helpful as I have been thinking through my own thought process for this puzzle. Now, until recently, I probably told you I've only ever done 1,000 or 500 piece puzzles. Now, I recently tackled the Disney Stamps puzzle that was 2,000 pieces, and I actually was sort of thinking of that as practice for this larger puzzle. Now that I've done the 2,000 piece puzzle, I really feel a sense of accomplishment, but also of confidence in my own puzzling skills. I think if this were a puzzle that was of an image that was a lot more tricky, like a sea a nautical scene with a ship on the ocean with a sky that took up most of the puzzle, and it was 9,000 pieces, I would be very intimidated still. But because I know I'm able to do a collage puzzle that's 2,000 pieces, essentially I'm going to be doing 4 of those, or a little bit more than that, as this puzzle. So I have a little bit more confidence going into this. I know it's going to take me a while to get this all together. Originally, I was thinking that maybe I would do this puzzle all in one go and just drop everything and do it that way. But what I'm planning instead is to do this in smaller sections, to be continuing on with my other puzzling in the meantime so that I can share other puzzles with you. But I'm going to be working on this interspersed with those other puzzles, and then occasionally I will give you some video updates to show you where I'm at. I'm probably not going to have a time lapse of every single section of this puzzle, but I'll share with you some time lapses, a little bit of the sorting process, putting together some of the sections, so you can follow along with me and see where I'm at with the puzzle. If you're also doing this puzzle, I would love to hear from you, because I'm curious what your methods are, how you're breaking it up, and how you plan on planning out the puzzle process. Hi everyone, so this is Richard from the future. It's about a week after I filmed most of this video, and I just wanted to show you that the foam core boards that I ordered from Amazon have finally arrived. I'm not quite ready to take them out of their binding because I kind of like having them all together for storage purposes at this point, but this just kind of gives you an idea of the scale of the puzzle. This is a 20 by 30 foam core board, and this represents about 1/8 of what I'll be doing the puzzle on. So I just wanted to kind of show you this for scale and so you could see what I'm going to be working on. And I looked at a lot of reviews of foam core board, which felt like a very nerdy activity at the time, but a lot of people recommended the Elmer's foam core board, so I ordered those because people were talking about how they were a little bit sturdier than some of the other brands. So I'm really hoping that that bears out when I actually start putting the puzzle together. Thank you so much for following with me on this puzzle journey. I am so grateful to all of you who have watched the videos I put up so far. If you enjoyed this one, I hope you're going to hit the like button, and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel because I have a lot of other puzzles that I want to share with you in the weeks and months to come. I've also just started a series on this channel called Great Day for a Gradient, where I'm examining the genre of gradient puzzles, which are some of my favorite puzzles to do. I did the Cloudberries gradient puzzle about a year ago. I've also recently done a soonness gradient puzzle called Jelly Bean. And on this new video, I've tackled a puzzle called Waves, which is also by the UK-based puzzle company Cloudberries. I think you're really going to enjoy the puzzle, you're going to really enjoy the video, and I hope you'll follow along on that gradient series because I've got about 5 other gradient puzzles that I'm planning to do for you, and maybe more if you're enjoying the series as it goes along. So until I've got another video for you, I want to say thank you again, and in the meantime, happy puzzling.